The dandelion is a very special plant. Many people see it as just a weed in their lawn. However, this plant is much more than that. Its bright yellow flower looks like a small sun. It has a long, strong root that goes deep into the ground. The leaves are green and have jagged edges. They look a little bit like the teeth of a lion. In fact, the name dandelion comes from a French phrase, Dandelion, which means lion's tooth. This little plant is a powerful and useful herb that has been used for hundreds of years. It is a sign of spring and new beginnings, popping up to greet the warmer weather. You can find dandelions almost everywhere in the world. They are very strong and can grow in many different places. You will often see them in grassy fields and meadows. They also grow in gardens, parks, and along roadsides. They prefer sunny spots but can grow in the shade too. This plant is not picky about the soil it lives in. It can grow in rich garden soil or in poor, cracked soil on a sidewalk. Because they are so common, it is easy for people to find them. This makes the dandelion a wonderful and accessible plant for everyone to learn about and use for their well-being. The dandelion plant has a fascinating life cycle that repeats every year. In the spring, the yellow flowers bloom brightly, attracting bees and other important pollinators to our gardens. After the flower has been pollinated, it closes up and transforms. It then reopens as a beautiful white, fluffy seed head. Many people know this as a dandelion clock and enjoy making a wish before blowing the seeds into the air. Each tiny seed has a small parachute that helps it travel far on the wind. This is how the dandelion spreads and grows in new places, ensuring that this wonderful plant continues to be available for us to find. It is important to know that not all dandelions are the same or safe to pick. When you decide to gather dandelions, you must be very careful about where you find them. You should only pick them from areas that you know are clean and safe. Avoid collecting dandelions from the side of a busy road, as they can be covered in pollution from cars. Also, do not pick them from lawns or parks that have been treated with chemicals or pesticides. The best place to find them is in your own garden, if you do not use chemicals, or in a clean natural field far away from any pollution. This ensures the plants you use are pure. The entire dandelion plant can be used for food. It is not just a pretty flower, it is a nutritious vegetable. The young leaves are the most popular part to eat. You can pick them when they are small and tender in the early spring. These leaves can be added to salads, just like spinach or lettuce. They have a slightly bitter taste, which adds a nice flavor to a meal. You can also cook the leaves. Some people like to boil or steam them and serve them as a side dish with a little bit of butter or lemon juice. They are a great way to add more greens to your diet. The bright yellow flowers of the dandelion are also edible. They have a sweet, honey-like flavor that can be a surprising and delightful addition to many dishes. You can sprinkle the fresh petals over a salad to add a pop of color and a unique taste. Some people use the entire flower head to make dandelion wine, a traditional and delicious beverage. You can also fry the flowers to make dandelion fritters. This is done by dipping the flowers in a simple batter and cooking them until they are golden and crispy. It is a fun and creative way to enjoy the sunny blossoms of this wonderful plant. Even the root of the dandelion can be used in the kitchen. The root is best harvested in the fall or early spring when the plant is not flowering. To use the root, you must first dig it up and wash it very well to remove all the soil. Then you can chop it up and roast it in the oven until it is dark brown and fragrant. Once roasted, the root can be ground up and used as a substitute for coffee. It has a rich, earthy flavor that is similar to coffee, but does not have any caffeine. This makes it a healthy choice for people who want to avoid caffeine. Beyond salads and coffee substitutes, there are many other ways to incorporate dandelions into your meals. The leaves can be blended into a healthy green smoothie with fruits like bananas and apples to balance their bitterness. You can also make a delicious dandelion pesto by blending the leaves with garlic, nuts, olive oil, and cheese. The flower petals can be infused into honey or vinegar to give them a unique floral flavor. With so many different uses, from the root all the way to the flower, the dandelion proves that it is a truly versatile and valuable plant in the kitchen, offering both nutrition and interesting flavors. Making dandelion tea is a simple process that anyone can do at home. You can make tea from different parts of the plant, including the flowers, the leaves, or the roots. Each part gives the tea a slightly different flavor and benefit. The easiest tea to make is from the fresh flowers. To do this, you just need to collect a handful of fresh yellow dandelion blossoms from a clean area. Make sure to gently rinse them under cool water to remove any dirt or tiny insects. This simple preparation is the first step to enjoying a warm, comforting cup of this wonderful herbal drink. To brew tea from the flowers, place about 8 to 10 fresh blossoms into a mug. Then, boil some fresh water and pour it over the flowers. You should let the flowers steep in the hot water for about 5 to 10 minutes. Steeping is the process of letting the plant's goodness infuse into the water. The longer you let it steep, the stronger the flavor will be. After steeping, you can use a small strainer to remove the flowers from the tea. You can add a little bit of honey or a slice of lemon if you like, to add some sweetness or a citrusy taste to your healthy homemade tea. Making tea from dandelion leaves is also very easy. You can use either fresh or dried leaves for this. If you are using fresh leaves, you will need about 6 to 8 young leaves. Chop them up a little bit to help release their beneficial properties. If you are using dried leaves, you will only need about 1 or 2 teaspoons. Place the leaves in a tea infuser or directly into your mug. Pour hot water over them and let them steep for about 10 minutes. Strain the leaves out before you drink the tea. This tea will have a more green or earthy taste compared to the flower tea. For a richer, more robust flavor, you can make tea from the dandelion root. This requires a little more preparation. First, you need to harvest, clean, and chop the root. Then, you must roast the pieces in an oven until they are dark brown and dry. This roasting process brings out a deep, coffee-like flavor. Once roasted, you can store the root pieces in a jar. To make the tea, simmer about 1 tablespoon of the roasted root in 2 cups of water for about 15 to 20 minutes. This long simmering time helps to extract all the benefits from the root. Strain the tea and enjoy its deep, earthy taste. Dandelion tea is known for its many wonderful health benefits. One of the most important benefits is that it helps our digestive system. The tea, especially when made from the root, can help the body produce more bile. Bile is a liquid that our liver makes to help us digest fats. By supporting the liver and helping with digestion, dandelion tea can make you feel less bloated after a meal. It acts as a gentle tonic for your whole digestive tract, helping everything to work smoothly and efficiently. This makes it a great tea to drink if you sometimes have an upset stomach or feel heavy after eating. This simple tea is also full of important vitamins and minerals that our bodies need to stay healthy. Dandelion leaves are a great source of vitamin A, which is good for our eyes and skin. They also contain vitamin C, which helps our immune system fight off colds and other illnesses. Furthermore, dandelions provide vitamin K, which is important for strong bones and healthy blood. The plant is also rich in minerals like iron, potassium, and calcium. Drinking dandelion tea is an easy and natural way to give your body a boost of these essential nutrients, helping you feel your best from the inside out. While dandelion tea is safe for most people, there are a few things to be careful about. Some people might have an allergy to dandelions or other similar plants like daisies or ragweed. If you have these allergies, you should avoid drinking the tea as it could cause a reaction like a skin rash. Also, because dandelion acts as a diuretic, which means it makes you urinate more, you should be careful if you are already taking medication for blood pressure or other water pills. It is always a good idea to talk to your doctor or a healthcare professional before you start using any new herbal remedy, just to be safe. In conclusion, dandelion tea is a wonderful and healthy choice for many people. This humble plant, often overlooked as a common weed, is actually a powerhouse of nutrition and wellness. From helping our digestion to providing essential vitamins and supporting our liver, its benefits are truly impressive. It is easy to find, simple to prepare, and offers a natural way to support your body's health. By learning to appreciate the dandelion, we can turn a simple backyard plant into a secret elixir for our well-being. So next time you see a field of these sunny yellow flowers, remember the goodness they hold inside.